Alright. Let's see how this patch is gonna go. Oh, Sean is glad for your arrival. Yo, I was about to call for you. There has been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would discuss with everyone. Coincidentally, I'm told Yoshitola will be returning shortly. I dare to hope she has made some progress in diversing a way to harness the first light. Oh my god, no voice acting. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. I pray thou art come with glad tidings. Finding well worth many sleepless nights, I am pleased to report. You may leave it here, thank you. Eager through I am hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own grave ones. Oriandra Halt sends word from the Void Gate in Mir Thorum. The situation is precarious. They continue to rely upon the branch to contain the forces which would otherwise flow freely into the source. Yet these measures were sufficient to imprison the fragment of Zodiac for eons. Against our enemies' determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The Loperates are sparing no efforts to sustain the brands, but it's only a matter of time ere they fail. Unless we act soon, there should be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. As Zeramish should so test the seal even when not at full strength, so every bite as terrible as we feared. We must need vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud. So, did you find it? A way to bring replacent light to bear against our foe? As a matter of fact, I have. My theory was simple. We harness light from the first and channel it to the 13th. Such a feat requires to manipulate a vast amount of energy, to say the least. And that low textured but well animated box. So I consulted Sid and his fellow, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices, Aether transmitters. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of Aether. In other words, we can use them to create etherical currents. That such a thing should be possible. We shall first direct Aether from the Bangarang, and then where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. We all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable, wonders which suits the needs perfectly. I should mention that the knowledge Grahatia acquired from the Archmagus Noah was also the source of inspiration. Once we have infused the crystal tower with sufficient aether, we shall send it to the into the rift. And the aether transmitter shall guide the energy onto the 13th like so. Like a repeater. In this way we shall lance of light with which to pierce the shield of darkness. I guess that makes sense, but how do you know this is gonna work? Or so I hope. No tests we perform were close to scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. Wow, answered my own question. Answered my question already. True enough, but that's not the point of pride for me personally. Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitter in the first, I take it. And that's gonna be... Yep. Rest assured, I provide you with what support I can. I wish to go as well. Okay, so we're gonna find out how that's going to be possible. This world that you brought back from the brink, I would like to see it with my own eyes. But how does intend to make the journey? In a spirit vessel, that's how you and your managed it, yes? Void Sense summoning also sees the soul separated from flesh. This separation I can do at will. The principles are similar enough. If you aren't averse to traveling with company, I shall be glad to lend Zero on my vessel. Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitter and then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray to see your own preparation, and then let us reconvene at Dude. I swear they gotta do something about the walk for Lalafels. It's just too aggressive. Shtola will be along after she has sent Zero soul. Let us await her here. Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero soul is now safely within the spirit vessel. Shall have the alchemist attend her body until she returns. The vessel I place in your care along with the transmitter and the set of garments for Zero. I also included instructions how to operate the crystal tower, courtesy of Graha Tia. While you're away, I'll join Urianger and the Loprites on the moon. They'll need help should the brands fail. A fine idea for my part. I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds. Given the task at hand, I suggest you to speak with Reen. With her power over light, she is bound to be helpful in our efforts, but you do that else, seek out Becklug as the first foremost authority on soulcraft. They should be able to grant Zeros a corporal form. As I recall, the old Moa was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should be your first stop. That's all from me. Go forth, warrior of darkness, and make your triumphant return to the first. Oops. That you feel what brings you back across the rift. And sure, time dilation hasn't changed at all yet. Honestly, first you asked me to extract another soul from the and then you tell me you have designs to channel light to the void. Wicked white feel is never ever simple with you. I suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of the world changing events. Very well. Your home is imperiled, and I shall do all in my power to aid you, and it should be Nikolai with his work of all but. Attend to your companion. You should go and speak with Reen. By all accounts, she practically lives in Hortorium these days. I will look for you once I finished. Damn. It's probably faster if I just... No, it's probably not faster.
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants. Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land.
And you had all this time to think about this, and you're thinking about this now?
Such
oh wow, custom animation.
Coffee. If I recall correctly, It thrives in warm climates with cooler nights to promote growth. Yes, that might be suitable. And with a good harvest, we could set some aside for coffee biscuits. Wait, it's you! It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing. I've been studying botany, you see, hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty. But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us. You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light? Please, let me help. Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
Oh yeah, that's why I came to you.
"'Tis done. Zero is now with us in the flesh. The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower.
Oh,
This will
good
help
luck with
me
that,
to make sense
Sunlight.
of the controls, will it? There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens
so
me to
dark.
know he is well. I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Not unlike we Void Sent, then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
Oh, Reen. I just noticed that
Zero,
Reen's
was
still
it?
equipped.
My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
I like how Reen's not even questioning her weapon. I don't think they've seen a Reaper before, right?
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful. To think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
This is going to be... Oh, this is the title card? After what, 23 minutes? Oh no, it's more like 20. I've heard something to your deeds here. Oh, how the warrior of darkness fought on, despite light ravaging her very being. Had I had the same self-same strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more to my world. No, it isn't over yet. The 13 isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. So, where to? Just lead the way. Reen's eager to help you set plan in motion. Let's head to the Narang. Since Zero can't teleport to the 8th right there, we should probably travel my Hummerol. Oh, hey. Ah, there you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Take the, back, oh, god damn it. Told you why she's here, more or less. Okay. Greetings and welcome. I'm Lena, captain of the guard, here at the Crystarium. Zero, is there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Which is to say that some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Precisely. It was a light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness its destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. I'm worried this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they may have. I shall allay their concerns. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Wait, who else? Which communities? Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of our plans, but I see no other way. As for where to begin, I dare say Ilmore would be best a good place as any. Though ours is a massive relationship now, we were at odds for long years. I was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation and truth, he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defiled him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chai Nuz was elected mayor. Relationships between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Mormons might suspect we have ulterior motives. Oh yeah, that's true. Thus, would be prudent to give them prior notice if you explain that seek to save Warrior of Darkness' home, though I should hope that they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of the former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. Where else should we visit? After Eulmore, I suggest the Roctico Greatwood. There you'll find the Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as V's guardians, the secret of the ancient Ronkas. V are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurance of your actions will not affect their lives. People who worship darkness, fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Very well, we will treat the people of Eulmore and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper weeds. I will let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. Right then, I should tend to my own tasks. Explaining the situation to the people of the Crystarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here in Nabarang. Truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Come, let's head to Eulmore. Hopefully China as well know how best to present our plans to everyone. Oh, he's like here. Good gods, if it isn't Fiola, to what you owe the pleasure, not another world-ending threat, surely not. Surely not. There's a sensitive matter which we thought is best to consult the city's esteemed mayor. I doubt I ever describe myself as such, but anyways, I can tell you're up to something, and the kind of something I might want nothing to do with, but regardless, I probably know. What is it? Gathering light with the Crystal Tower, you say? I would be lying if I said that doesn't bring back unpleasant memories, and I believe I speak for most Orients. We can hardly blame you. You have no reasons to question your motives, of course, neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. The world engulfed in darkness is corrupted, inhabited, and tempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process, but the desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show your concern for her feelings, despite the gravity of her plight. Very well, you have my support. As if there was any doubt, right? Let's gather the people at once. An explanation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurance I offered. We need to set the stage, spread the word of the warrior of darkness's plight, that she is on a mission to save her world as she once did ours. Oh, that's a good idea. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call the assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to the populace far from us amenable to the idea. Oh crap, this is not going to end here, huh? Because they're 655. To the end, I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament. Be most affected to hear the details from the hero herself, most like to inspire solidarity for your cause. So we appeal to the desire to aid the warrior of darkness to present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master Chai. It's best that you do the talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me, I'm content to observe. Once you have finished your rounds, I asked you to report to me. I should like to know how the people react. Lead the way, Fiora. I'll be right behind you. From the conversation alone, I can see how the people here trust you. Thanks to Duelist and Thancred, I would grown better at recognizing it. You met Thancred too? I mean, right. Of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Right, let's find some citizens to speak with. I suggest we start here in the canopy before heading down to the understory and the derelicts. Yeah, okay. Who am I speaking to first? Oh, let me guess. Kalshir. It's supposed to be a tavern and extravagant one like that, but those dancers engaged with poles in such a strange way. Are they pantomiming a battle? A soldier thrust their spears into the ground and using it to launch themselves at enemies. Perhaps, given the world's violent history, it makes sense that this way of martial prowess would become popular entertainment. Akron once told me that people come to these places to savor some memories and drown the others. I imagine the beehive was built primarily to help your Morians forget about sin eaters, even if they have only for a time, but now they can simply enjoy themselves. I can see the appeal, but don't worry. I know I'm a bit too young for it. Got it? Oh. I used to live for a moment, not caring what might happen to tomorrow, but now that we have peace, I found myself thinking about the future and feeling anxious. What? Your home is threatened with destruction? Wicked White. Why are you wasting time in the drinking hole? But as I say, I feel a string of hypocrisy. Gods, I need to take control of my life. I need to face my troubles head on, and same goes for you. Oh, crap. I forgot how to navigate here. Well now, the warrior of darkness and the oracle of light both. How may I be of service? Your enemies plot to invade your world. Having heard tales of sin eaters ravaging countless villages, your plight seems all too familiar. Come what may, I urge you to remain strong. You overcame the Light Wardens, you can overcome any adversities, and for what it's worth, I'm sure everyone here will be willing to help in whatever way we can. Oh wait, yeah, it's up there. I think they're cleaning up the debris. For a moment, I thought it might be a void scent. In case you didn't know, it's not uncommon for our kind to use statues as vessels, but I see that it's more akin to the mechanical soldier used by the Garleans. Come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? When Valtteri tried to keep us out of the city, many free citizens died in the chaos. Some had no kin to inherit their wealth, so Umorians decided to use it to help fund the reconstructions of the derelicts. It's part of the great efforts to improve the living conditions down here, which is important since there is simply not enough room for everyone in the city proper. You're the warrior of darkness. I never dreamed I had the honor, but why are you in Umor, if I may ask? Your home is in danger and you ask seeking help. If there's anything we can do for you, you only ask. Things could be better here, of course, but we've got a long road ahead of us, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and yours, and we'll never forget that. So the people are one mind in their desire to help. Good, good. Why, just earlier I overheard a conversation on how the Warrior of Darkness is seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly. And the plan has unfolded precisely as you envisioned. All that remains then is to assemble the citizens and explain Fio's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm the mayor of the city. I'll do my best to win them over. Yes, you're her, the young lady who saved me from Valtteri. And I've eaten enough meal to fall under his control, but you cured me. I wouldn't be alive today if not for you. Oh, I remember you too. I'm glad to see you were doing well. I have only learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me. Saved all of us. I didn't know if I ever get the chance to express my gratitude. I'm sure it was nothing for someone in your power, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. What is this mule? Food made out of light-tainted flesh of sin-eaters, you say. I see. The more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right, and because of that, they became susceptible to Valtteri's commands, as he could make the sin-eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress light influence and free everyone from his control, and there seems to be no lingering effects. You say that if it wasn't some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupt by darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure and never know peace. My gift has been a burden, but many have suffered from it, died for it. There were times when I wished I didn't have it. There were And I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. This is FF. I had friends to encourage and guide me, to help me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to exchange my fate. And so you did just that. The people of this world are resilient indeed. That half-voicent like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. For all these years, I never stopped to wonder why, to wonder if I ever had a greater part to play. Well, perhaps it's time that I took charge and considered what I might be able to do for others. The answer is here in the first, and I will find it. I still don't know why they offer like the other one. Zero's cool expression cannot hide the fire in her eyes. If you have no further business here, let's move on. Where to next? Sultherbral, the home of the Knights Blessed and the Rectico Great Woods, will explain the situation to their leader, Runar. I feel like we have to tell not just them, but the bunny girls too. Please be voiced. Oh, okay. Your sights for sore eyes, my friend. Will you be staying long in Slitherborough? Though, having said that, I suspect that this is just a social call. Great plan is in motion. The Knights Blessed deserves to know. We need to speak with you. As leader of the Knights Blessed, it's important. Ah, so it is more of a formal visit. That's fine. Why don't we get right to it then? What? Your world, Master Matoyo's world, is in grave danger. Master Matoya? Shtola, she took another name in accordance with custom where she lived among the Knights Blessed. They believe light taints everything that it touches, even their true names. Out of respect, don't speak hers here. You are Zero, yes? The one come from the world consumed by darkness? I struggle to conceive of such a place. A pitch-black pall shrouds the sky, which neither the light of the sun nor the stars can pierce. It is the opposite of what you once knew here in Novrand. That being the case, I'm sure you can relate to our situation. All too well, you have my deepest sympathies. And in order to beat back the darkness of the world, you would harness light from ours. It's a simple yet brilliant idea. Only Master Matoya could have conceived of such. That Novrand is still in her thoughts. That we are still. So you're not opposed to our plan? We Nightblades may place our faith in the dark, but we will never sought to force our beliefs upon others. If your deliverance lies in light, we must then by all means avail yourselves of it. I'm surprised. From what I was told of your people, I was certain you would disapprove of our methods. Do not mistake our reverence of darkness as a desire for it to be a sin. Rather, darkness, there is a peace that we seek to make our own through prayers and self-reflections. And while light may rot suffers in our world, anything in excess can be harmful, even darkness, as you and your know all too well. It is the wielder who is righteous or evil, not the weapon. If you would wield light for a noble cause, then who are we to deny you? An easy thing for me to say now that the night has been restored to our world, perhaps nevertheless. I wish you the best in your fight, Zero. May light shine your way in the darkness. Now then, to mark this joyous occasion, I must offer you a proper welcome to Slitherborough. You might find this interesting, Zero. If you say so. Right, let us begin with the customary greeting. Yo, I trust you remember how to announce yourself as a friend of the blessed. With the chat mouse say enter, okay. Alan Tuta. Okay. Let's cut that. Friends old and new, I bid you welcome to Slitherborough. Alan Tuta, what does it mean? Language in Bronca is one of the several ways one might say good evening. This greeting allows us to quickly discern friend from foe. A simple expression, but in the world bereft of night, the world held deep meaning. They were a reminder of the world as it was. When the sun and the moon and the stars yet dance across the sky, and we wish one another well as the day gave way to night. Indeed, we are no longer strangers, you and I. Next, we shall have you cleanse the light's impurities. Present yourself to Davins, the yonder room. He will be glad to assist you. There you are, your friend just been cleansed. How do you feel? Wet, but otherwise no different. I would have been surprised if you said otherwise. Even so, it is customary to cleanse ourselves of light with water blessed by our priests. But you have darkness again, do you not? Why continue the custom? Why, for the same reason it was conceived, to pray for the safety of the friends and visitors alike. As we pray for yours in this morn, safe travels, friend, and may blessed shadow keep you. Right, if that's all, let us return to Runars. Do you have any other custom? I know it's I've undertaken the ritual. Well, I can't explain it. I feel more confident than I did before, just a touch. Glad to hear it. With the warrior of darkness at your side, I have no doubt that you will save the two worlds. If we can defeat Zeramus, then I, the source, will be safe. But nothing will change for my own world. There will be just one less void sense to struggle over scraps of the rest. Is that so? Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. It's fine, it was under no illusion. I wish it were different, of course. Phil, can you hear me? We met with the people of Yomar and Raktika. Excellent, then we may proceed to the next phase of the plan without worry. The Glog has informed me that the tower is ready to make for Navatharang at your leisure. Arranged for you to rendezvous with Kassin and Rot as well. Now, only can he take you on the side of the flood, but he'll also know where the best place to transmitter is given his familiarity with the route between Christerium and Marang. He will be entwined of business shortly, so I'll ask him to wait for you there. It's all coming together to twine then. Your timing couldn't have been better. I've just finished up my business here. And told me all. It would be my pleasure to to take you to Nabarang. As soon as the other helpers arrive, they are supposed to be along any moment now. Is it really you? Oh, it's them. You understand you're faced with quite a predicament, and when an esteemed customer is in need, the merchant of Ward Co is eager to provide. The captain bade us assist you, miss, to ensure that the light is delivered to the Christerium. Members of our guard will place transmitters in Lakewood, and the good people of Moscow, was in the hills and Vamary. You need but focus on your own task in Nabarang. Yet more people clamoring to help you. It's almost be surprising if they hadn't showed up. Everyone is ready, let's get to work. Man, this guy's really determined now. You're heading to Nabarang and you didn't think to call on us? While most of the Talos are still in a sorry state, we spared no efforts in maintaining the trolley. We've even upgraded. As a matter of fact, it's faster than ever, can deliver to Nabarang in no time at all. After everything you've done for us, we can't just stand idly by. Thancred would never let us hear the end of it. Dear say we have ample help. Come, let's go and acquire our light. I would think that there will be more people involved. Seems so little. I didn't have to move here.
So this is the flood of light. I don't remember much of the time when darkness consumed the 13th. Just the cold and the emptiness.
Zero? Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who stopped this.
Oh, no. That was the first Oracle of Light, Minfilia. She's since left us, but I inherited her power and legacy.
I see. Let's get started then, shall we?
do you guys know how to use these things? It's so complex looking.
The other transmitters are set. Whenever you're ready.
Such radiant light. It's almost too much for one steeped in darkness like me.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero, alive. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
If this power were mine to wield. I will not succumb! Not to darkness, nor to light!
Zero! She's taken light into herself. Her body struggles to contain it. She needs help. Thank goodness. How do you feel?
Better now, I think.
Then you're very, very lucky. Whatever possessed you to do that?
I had to know if I could command the light. If I could change my fate. Once, I would never have dared to dream it. But your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities in myself and everything else. Perhaps that's why, when I beheld this world once damned yet saved, I saw the potential for mine to be saved as well. To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, and life flourishes. A world where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what we might create together. If I had the strength, perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare. That's what possessed me.
If that's your heartfelt desire, then you mustn't be afraid to share it. There was a time when I lacked the courage. To voice my desires was to burden those I love, or so I convinced myself. But then I met those who believed in me. They helped me to believe in myself, and find the strength to live. And so long as I'm alive, I know that I'll be fine. No matter how dire things seem. No matter where I am. To be able to think that brought me peace. And it's a blessing I owe entirely to my friends.
Those who believe in us. I will remember your words. I know all too well that there's a limit to what we can achieve alone.
As a friend, I'd like to help you fulfill your dream. If you wish to take in more light, I can keep the power in check and help your body accept it.
Ah, yes. You mentioned having to absorb light. That you still live is proof of her ability. Right then. I'm counting on you. Here I go. I can feel it. The light's warmth welling within me.
Then I believe it worked.
With this power, I will return to the void and fight for the world that once was, and for those I hold dear.
I'm still trying to figure out who that's going to be. If they're alive. Unless I'm completely mistaken on who I'm thinking about. Done our part, and I trust that the others will see the light in our destination. It's time we turn to the source. I shall seek out Backlog and have them return my soul to the spirit vessel. Spy a tinge of sadness in Rain's eyes. I suppose it is. I don't know if you had any other preparation to attend to or people to visit, but I'll go ahead to the ocular. Welcome, my lady, if you wish to. Okay, yeah. The tower stands ready to send light into the rift, and Zero's soul is secure in her vessel once more. Helpers across the realm has also sent word for the transmitters are in place. Once the others have been set to the moon of Zero's world, we should have the foundation of our ethereal current. To make matters easier, the transmitter broadcasts a powerful signal that can be detected by the tower even across the rift. Upon confirming that the void ones are active, we will send forth the light. Now go, make haste back at the source and save your worlds. Where's the music? Thank heavens you returned. The law police report that brands are on the verge of failing. We have no time to spare. Shall restore 0 to her body at once. I was worried that the sword transference process might affect the light I absorb, but it seems as potent as before. The radiance of soul was impossibly blinding. I don't know how you would have managed without Rain's help. Rain's helped me to contain the light. It was you, of all of you, who gave me the courage to even make the attempt. Your friendship, your acceptance. That includes the people of the First, the Knights Blessed, the Particulate. Showed me the great kindness, as did Runar, whose only regret seemed to be that he could not join us. A regret we share. Ours is a reunion long overdue. All is in readiness, then I shall assume my dragon form and fly to the moon. In the meantime, pray make your way to the drowning brand. There we shall reconvene before sailing forth once more into the void. Time to take the fight to the enemy. It is. The darkness has been utterly relentless. Not at the seal like I might have an iron carrot. Strike fast and hard because you won't get another chance. As a precaution, we further enhance the combat supporters. You don't need to worry about us while you're away. I shall remain my vigil over the brand. Pray see that thou art ready to depart as Vitra and the others have assembled. May the light shine the way to victory and deliver you all safely home. Dude, I hella forgot that's where the portal was. I remember it being somewhere else, but I was like, where would that be? The dark paw over the crater has gone thicker, and on the other side, like Gob is his domain. He'll have altered the terrain to hinder us. I don't sense his presence, but I wager he is in the crater. Speak idea if he were, I shall hurry and place the transmitters. Once they are activated, a cross-rift ethereal current will be established, and light will flow free from the First. In theory, at least, it will work. It must.
All is in readiness. Without further ado then. Light from beyond the rift, shine forth and banish the darkness.
Excellent. The tower is replete with light from the Bath Arang. Commencing transmission. It works. It works! Light is flowing into the void!
I mean, of course it works. Otherwise the story wouldn't continue.
May this light illuminate your way.
You can do it, Zero. I believe in you.
Look, an opening.
It worked. Let us waste no time and sally forth. Alas, I fear the breach may be too narrow for you, Vritra.
For a blessing, I prepared my simulacrum for such an eventuality.
My true form shall stand guard here while we explore the chasm. Tis faint, but I sense the presence of a dragon.
Is Zero gonna ask who the hell is this guy?
My sister's essence trapped within Zeromus. Not where she was held captive before, but somewhere much deeper.
The descent will not be so easy this time.
I guess not.
The chasm swarms with void scent.
Summoned by Golbez, perhaps, or born of the residual darkness.
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready? Zero?
That light should shine in the void once more.
No single one of us could have made it so. Only by joining hands were we able to kindle this light.
Do you see, Golbez? We needn't damn others to save ourselves. You knew this once, surely, when you tried to befriend me. When you were one of the precious few left willing to trust in another. But that man is gone. And in his place, a mockery of his beliefs. It's the same as before. Though we walk different paths, we seek the same destination. And yet... There is something I must know. A truth that lies waiting in the dark.
How do you know that that's where it lies? Rashan is a very picture of determination. Please voice act. Probably not. Rest assured, I will not let my emotions overwhelm me, and when the moment comes, I'll call to my sister and I'll wrest her free from Zeramis. The crater awaits. Woe betide any who bar our path. Tight. Wait, I get to go with the... Okay, well, probably not gonna do that. Oh wait, yeah, this is just a dungeon. Long as Golbez guarded the location of his domain, solemn sanctuary wherein comprised to break the barrier between worlds, is still within the recess of the 13th moon. Zeramis abides its time, gathering the strength that will see Golbez's plan to fruition, but what else could he be guarding in the subterranean labyrinth? Secrets might be laid bare of those willing to brave the abyssal depths. Dude, this is scary. Don't tell me this. People are doing... Ooh, I like the lighting here. Oh. I mean, the textures are cool, the environment's like, okay. Oh my god! It's the Dark Elf! That's where, what's his name? The Bard helped me out with. What's his name? Ed? No, not Edgar. That's from 6. I don't know what's happening. Oh. Okay, well. This is probably like the best music in the expansion. I like this one the most. Find discarded memorial crystal and it suddenly begins to glow. Oh shoot, I did not take a look around. Oh well.
Hurry, Golbez! The city is already overrun!
Oh my god. This feels very loud.
First the villages and now the capital. Nothing is
Oh my
exempt
god,
from
look at
avarice.
that. It's the goblin.
For king and country.
Okay, I like this. The beginning part looked kind of meh, but they really spent a lot. Oh shoot!
elsewhere.
Oh, who was that? Was that for Sean? Oh no, it's not. There's multiple. Don't tell me this is the city of Baron. I mean, this music is from the city of Baron, now that I remember it. Because this was the first music that you... no, second music you hear in Final Fantasy IV. No, but City of Baron should be a lot smaller than that. Oh my god, it's the lion. Stone pillars. Oh, what's up, GL? Oh shoot. It's a new patch, so all this from Final Fantasy IV. I'm good. I'm going to Japan next week, so expect less streams. Yeah. How do I know which pillars are falling? They were all Persona, though. Oh, yeah.
That they command such terrible
You've been working out a lot, huh?
With
So,
no
like,
time to lose.
just before the stream, I was like,
if only we had returned
dude,
sooner.
is this really the city of Baron? Anyways, to visit. And maybe move if I find work. But I was looking at like eye prescription stuff there. Apparently, they do eye prescriptions for free, even for tourists. And if they're gonna charge anything at all, most will probably be is like 500 yen. And then what do you call it? And then you can just buy like glasses from like a department store. Or like an electronics store, like big camera. There's no way this is Baron, right? Oh, it might be.
I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
We fight this? No? Okay. Yeah, they say the glasses start from like $50 or 5,000 yen. We'll see about quality. But it seems like, you know, like one a day like contacts is very popular in Japan. But is that better though? That's the question. But it seems like water content is higher in the lenses. Or moisturized moisture content or moisture amount. I'm not sure what to call it.
Golbez!
That also saves costs on. Also, no cost on solutions, since you're just buying all the contacts. And then there are days that you don't even have to wear.
This can't be happening. Not to you.
This is a long cutscene for like a party dungeon.
My friend, my hero. I will stop you even should it cost me my life.
Damn. If the textures were a little better, I would be like even more impressed.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength.
But it's not like you wear... I think LASIK is just as expensive in Japan as it is here. Oh, this is one of those.
I need power. Light or dark, it matters not. Such savagery ill suits you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Korea it's a lot cheaper because Korea I feel like they care about, you know, aesthetics more than, you know, the States and in Japan. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay, that's what's happening. And pretty soon I'm gonna start forgetting all these mechanics. There's so many of them. think it's better if I stay here, right? Yeah. Old magic. Oh, okay, so that's what it... I wasn't reading all the spells.
Even so, I'll not be bested. Not this day.
Mostly just family.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, prepare yourself. Sounds like, what's her name in Dynasty Warriors.
It's over, my friend.
Oh my god, that was big. No, with my mom. I guess like she's the one that said like let's go to Japan, because I think she's like thinking that I'm not really making progress here, and since I want to just move there. Well, my grandpa that's still living here, his brother just passed away like a few weeks ago, but like we were already planning before that, and my grandma on my mom's side is still alive, and I guess we want to see her again before she passes. Yeah, he's the one that got me the what do you call it? The Koseki Toho, my citizenship paper things.
Why? Why you and not me?
But thanks. Oh, it's voice acted.
You were the best of us. A paragon of virtue. I could never hope to be your equal. I am only the knight I am because of you. Because you believed in me. You would not wish to become a monster, preying upon those who fought to protect. But neither can I bring myself to kill you. So rest easy, my friend, and entrust your legacy to me. You will never die. This I swear. Through me your name shall live on as the hero who saves the world.
I don't remember what happened last patch. I should rewatch it.
From the memory, 'twould seem.
Oh yeah? Why Japanese glasses frames? They're all made by one company. This French company. He owns all the brands.
If Golbez was the one sealed in this memoria, then the one we've been fighting is...
Durante.
No more than an imposter playing at hero.
Durante, I presume.
A name long since lost to time. History shall remember only.
I don't know any of those.
Golbez. Come what may, I shall deliver the world its salvation, and I will not suffer you to interfere.
You seek to free all souls from the purgatory of undeath. And to that end, you would invade another world. While I cannot condone your methods, I understand your motive full well. For I'm driven by the same. I too wish to save our world. I too once thought I had to bear the burden by myself. That I had no choice but to walk my path alone. But I was wrong. We may yet strive together towards our shared goal. If you would reconsider your course.
If you possessed power which transcended that of Zeromus, then perhaps I would.
Oh yeah?
You do not.
Is it because nobody's making
you
them?
Are but another Voidsent like me. And what is a candle before the sun?
Perhaps we aren't all powerful. And cannot affect great
Let me
change
guess, they're all
in an
moving
instant.
into tech and they're just not
Even
making
so.
babies.
Great change is what we need. Aught less has no meaning. Having glimpsed our past, you should understand as well as any. As Golbez, I dedicated myself to ending the Contra Memoria. I fought
Oh, that's
the
right,
corrupted
the
Memorias
Contra
and
Memoria.
attempted to redeem those twisted by their power.
I don't remember much about it.
Yet
I have to
try
go
as I might,
look it up again.
I was powerless to make any meaningful change. 'Twas then, when I was floundering in despair, that she appeared. The Asian Igeom. Claiming to know how to excise the source of our woes, she showed me to the moon, where the servant of light abided. 'Twas he and his ilk who had granted men unnatural powers, she said, and now prolonged the war. Believing her every word, I struck him down and caused darkness to engulf the world.
Why? Did I miss it?
What? Then it was you who...
As Emmett Selk once told us, the 13th was the Ascians' first attempt at a rejoining, before they fully understood the mechanisms at play.
Oh, I forgot.
They failed because they sought only to awaken the sundered Zodiac without instigating a calamity in the source. The darkness they unleashed had nowhere else to go.
Hold on, I'm like trying to piece this all together right now.
Of our world, the Ascian fled. I was a fool to trust them, to trust in others. Since that day, I have sought the means to undo my mistake. The world may be beyond saving, but I would at least restore the great flow. The dragon was an extraordinary windfall, a veritable font of ether that expedited my endeavors time and again. But it wasn't enough to achieve my objective. Far from it. For an eternity, I had to bide my time. But the day finally came when I acquired the power I sought. The remnants of the Ascians' god sealed within the moon,
polarized, right?
Dispersed into ether. With that ether, Zeromus could be conceived, and driven by the dragon's longing for home, it shall soon arise to destroy the barrier between worlds. Thus will the way open to the promised land, and the death we have been too long denied. Thus will I, Golbez, bring salvation to all.
It's so weird because Golbez in the end wasn't really a bad person in 4.
So that is all you have left.
Say what you will. You cannot stop Zeromus's awakening.
Yeah, probably. LASIK will probably do. I should go to Korea. I want to get hair transplant too. Actually, that's part of my list too. Because my hair right here is like...
That's why we came after all.
So I'm gonna get them like transplanted from back here because I have a lot back here.
When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them. In others and yourself. Euless was right about that.
Let us press on. Here in the United States, like $12,000 for like what, 2,000? That's why I want to go to Turkey, because whatever costs 12,000 here is only like 2,000 in Turkey.
I had hoped to bear witness to the moment our salvation is realized. But nothing must be left to chance. I will stop you here, no matter the cost. As I am, I knew that I would be hard-pressed to fight you on equal terms. And so I lured you to this place, where the advantage is mine.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? So they're back alive again? Don't we just...
The Archfiends live?
Impossible. Scarmiglione and Barbariccia were sealed in Memoria, while Cagnazzo and Rubicante died in the Source.
You're not wrong. They are not the true Archfiends, but shades born of their residual ether.
If they are shades, then their strength will pale in comparison. Even should they fight as one, we may yet prevail.
I would if I had money.
The Archfiends. Go and put an end to Zeromus.
I was looking at the pixel, but I guess my S21 Plus will do. One thing for sure, I don't want to get the phone in Japan though, because pictures, it'll always make the snapping noise.
Go! We'll join you as soon as we can.
Oh yeah?
It is too late. Zeromus will.
What was the
awaken,
trade-in deal?
And it shall devour any who come between it and its desire. Your companion is no exception.
Yeah, if I was to get anything, I would just get the Pro, but I was like $1,000. I was looking at it actually this morning. Like, I was comparing the Pro versus the normal.
She has faced insurmountable odds.
But no matter how hopeless things seemed, she's never given up the fight.
I think Pixel's like still pictures is better than the iPhone, but I think the iPhone like as if you're a casual video taker, I think iPhones have better video than Pixels.
So long as she has strength of will to forge on, then so too shall we.
For we believe in her, and she believes in us. And together, our light can pierce blackest darkness.
Mm-hmm. Oh well. You'll know that the price is gonna go down if people are not gonna buy it. I think iPhones put out better video than Pixels. Oh. Yeah, now they have logging. They have logs for iPhones now, which is nice. You can shoot and log on iPhones now. I'm surprised they were able to like model this monster from a 2D image. Because I remember you played 4, right? So remember Zeramis, the very last boss of 4? They only had a 2D from a side view as a reference. Look at that. It's just like it. Well, it's better than like after it being post-processed, I will tell you that much. Like, I think it's like something is better than nothing. Look at that. Although the arm is kind of in the way, but... Yeah, but I think, but who is like, I don't know, man. I like if it, by the time you buy the Sony Xperia, you might as well just buy an actual camera. With with that price, And then, the Sony's software is just like, it's like a professional grade software. Like an actual program, but like... Where's my DPS? Come on, I need people from beyond the rift. Oh, is it? Oh, holy shit, 3 nanometers already. I remember not too long ago, people were just trying to get 10 nanometers. Now it's crazy. I should... I can't believe that they added all these best bosses. Yeah, especially when people are going to shit right now when it comes to like their... I mean, did you hear what the average savings is like right now? In America compared to like 2 years ago? Oh no, like nationally. Like if you combine it all together. It was like several trillion, but then like now, like 2 years ago it was like, multi-trillion, but now it's like under You know, in the 2 digits of billions, I mean. Wait, what's going on? Yeah. So that means like we only got like, you know, a few more months before everybody goes broke. Oh shoot, this is not good. Oh, you hit yourself. Damn, look at that. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I accidentally jumped. Damn, look at this. Oh my god, he just got sucked in. Black hole. Oh, they're all actual players. Maximum HP is decreased as a penalty. It's like a permanent one too, for the full fight. No, just random people. Oh, god damn it. Oh shoot, look at that. Return to Mima. Oh, I did not see that. Is it? You get used to it because this is already like, you know, after I would say like maybe 400 hours of content. I also have all the all the animations turned on too. All right. Oh, no cat girls.
Are you all right?
Oh, by the way, did you see that they patched Heroes of the Storm like 2 weeks ago? I was like, oh shoot, there's patch notes. Oh yeah, I guess.
Like all Void Scent, Zeromas cannot be killed. Sealing it in Memoria is the only way.
Now is not the great time for this. Seems like a bad time.
That it should come to this. I failed my dear friend. fell for the Asian's ploy and unleashed the darkness. And after an eternity of waiting,
Oh, so this is what
I find
happened
myself on
right
my
before.
knees. How disappointed must you be in me, in the foolishness and futility of it all. No, I will not let it be for naught. I will not allow you to pass. I will triumph in my crusade.
There is no triumph to be found in this madness. Even if the veil were to be unraveled, it would not undo what darkness has done to the world. Nor would it bring Golbez back. From his slumber, you know there is no return. You're weak and imperfect. You know it in your heart. In spite of this, do you truly believe that you can save everyone? Are you sure you will not fail? I'm no better. Weak and imperfect and plagued by doubt. Which is why I need friends to walk beside me.
I can really empathize with that.
Light? But how?
Got it from the first.
This is proof that I believe in others, and they in turn believe in me. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair. Be it in a ruined city locked in ice, or a world drowning in light, it was with faith in one another that life endured. I see it clearly now.
You think we are capable of the same?
It won't be easy. Having lived too long as Voidsent, we've forgotten how to trust. But one thing is certain. If Zeromus succeeds and everyone dies, we'll never have the chance to try. You asked me to join hands with you once, and I refused. I cannot take back that mistake, but I can extend to you the same offer. We can be better than we have been.
Of course. You were the Memoriat we met all those years ago. Yes, I remember now. We hoped you would join us in our quest to end the Contra Memoria. But you rejected us outright. It left both of us discouraged. Golbez most of all. If we could but overcome the fear that has shaped and divided us, we could change everything. Even in the midst of that terrible war, he never stopped believing in others. Not even at the end.
You're Golbez now. If you would live up to his name, then you must trust in people as he did.
I cannot forgive what you have done to my sister, but she may yet be saved. If you can help us see her safely home and protect the source, then...
As Zero's friends, we should gladly share what knowledge we have to help you restore the void.
You truly believe the world of old can be ours again?
I do. So long as we work together.
Oh, so that's how they play it. How Golbez becomes the good guy. Because in 4, he was like mind controlled, if I remember correctly. Or no, that was Kane. Wait, was Golbez mind controlled? I don't remember now.
We will disperse Zeromus's essence once more. The instant we do, you must call to Ajdaya.
Understood.
Zero!
The suffocating darkness, like that of the rift.
Mm-hmm. But a different kind of threat, though.
Disorienting.
Because Amon
Untethered and drifting further away.
was part of the Crystal Tower.
Be strong, Zero. Don't give up.
Hold fast to yourself. Look to the light within.
Oh yeah, because he sucked out all the light from the first. Or no, maybe not all of it, but a lot from what you can handle. I'm surprised, like, you know, people are able to somehow try to make scythes work in combat. It's not a very good weapon to, it's not a very good tool as a weapon.
Of course. With this power from beyond the rift, I can do it. I can save everyone.
Jesus.
Golbez,
Wow,
if you would
it's
make
just like
amends,
Cecil.
then lend me your strength.
Except instead of a Dark Knight to turn into a Paladin, she turned it from a Reaper to a Paladin. For some reason, I did not see that happening. I was like, no way.
And return to me.
She turns into a Paladin after sucking in all that light from the first.
O Urter, in. Kom an, Andrankin.
Have care. Zeromus makes to resurrect.
Not if I have anything to say about it. No more, fiend!
I totally did not see this coming. That she turned into a Paladin.
You're safe now, Ajdaya. You're safe. To my sister, I shall offer up the eye in this vessel. We, dragons, bring forth progeny with our very life force. That which my eye harbors should be enough to grant her corporeal form. Of course, this means I shall no longer have control over this vessel. I must ask you escort Ajdaya to the surface in my stead.
We came to bring her home, and we'll do just that. You have my word.
Thank you.
Why didn't you bring your other body?
At long last, we shall be together again.
Oh, so that's why. Okay, makes sense. They merged. See, the textures are like pretty crap when you go up close to it. Like, look at their hair.
Where are you
And look
going?
at all that pixelation when you go up close. It looks good from far.
Our world may yet be restored. I thought it an impossible dream once, but having witnessed your miracles, I cannot help but believe. Nevertheless, I am the villain who wrought this tragedy. And in my misguided crusade, I compounded my sins. My place is not at your side.
Regardless of how you may feel, by lending me your strength, you've made amends. You've earned a new beginning. It's up to you what we become to one another. What we couldn't do yesterday, we might still do today. Working together. And should we want for strength, we need only rally more like-minded souls to our cause.
Man, they did a good job making Golbez look like from evil to good,
step.
just like in
The two of
4.
us.
I was afraid that he was just gonna be evil throughout. Never did I imagine that the light I bore could bring about such change. As our domains are shaped by our innermost desire, perhaps this is a reflection of our hope and had quickened in my heart. He came to the 13th to rescue Asjaya and protect our world. Our meeting was a happenstance and our association once of mutual convenience. Yet you and yours always treated me with kindness as a friend, and as though your friendship I never found a new beginning. Forever in your debt. Enter, yeah, okay. Oh. Stra is overjoyed to see been reunited with his sister.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbez?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Ashdaya, and chose to remain down in the chasm. If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
Man, I really like the writing in this game. It's so well done.
What will you do now?
Like especially like in English.
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
Be sure to share with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel.
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities, the better to be of aid when the time comes. Ah, speaking of which... From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born. Come forth, my servant.
What happened to the other spell, like the cutesy spell name?
I revised the incantation.
Oh, okay,
which is
that's
not
why.
to say you know how it went before.
Mm-hmm. That was funny.
Are we clear? Nidana provided me with spare warding scales, which apparently provide greater protection than before. This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
You should look up like how she did her spell
we find
on
ourselves
YouTube.
with a
It's
new
only like a
ally.
10-second video,
Thank
but
you.
it was funny.
When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Charlian. The first and on the moon. A lengthy list. A gift for Reen. In return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus. If used to augment darkness in the first, it may help to create balance between our worlds.
An excellent idea.
Is it?
Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure.
It's in good hands.
Come what may, we will see it restored. And should we need a helping hand, I hope we can count on you once more.
Sad though it is to say farewell, 'tis past time we returned home. Pray, climb upon my back.
And this whole thing is just part one. What's gonna happen in the next patch? We still got like one more major patch to go.
Till we meet again. No matter where we are, or how much time passes, our bond will endure. This I believe.
They really gotta do something about that quest accepted part. Oh, welcome back everyone. While you are away, a rent in the fabric of reality suddenly appeared. Though it would be observed to locked in the furious battle with Zermus. By the time it closed up, we had seen your victory. Well done, by the way. But we still couldn't breathe easy until we knew for certain you were safe and sound. And here you are, thank heavens. There I hope Asjaya is safe too, and Zero? Words, yes. Though we could not return Asjaya to her original form, Vitra granted her a new vessel using one of his eye. Her circumstances are unique, but nevertheless gives me hope that there may be a way to save other voids. And as for Zero, she has chosen to remain in her world and do what she can do to restore it. Light of hope shines again amidst the darkness. Her is an admirable dream, and I pray that she hops and skips her way to making it reality. Our research into environmental capable of supporting life should be of use in the 13th. How there's a thought. A day may come with the people of the source and the 13th work hand in hand. Anticipation of his, we must accumulate even more useful technology, and I must inform Jamming Way as well. I spy an opportunity of the last dregs to expand into the void. Don't let us detain you with our cavalcade of brilliant ideas. We'll see that the gate is closed and seal deactivated, so go home and get some rest. Must command, pray, convey our gratitude to the Watcher for his timely assistance. Seems Vitra is preparing to depart. Come, let us descend to the Tower of Babel. Upon arriving in Garlemald, we meet to inform Julius to our mission outcome. Let us seek him out in Tertanium.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Of course it's voice acted this time.
So you were able to rescue Ashdaya. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell.
I mean, that's what she told me to do.
Thanks for what? I don't recall doing anything in particular for her. On the contrary, she's the one who risked life and limb. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Razat Khan, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement, that Garleans might take the lead. I can see the sense in that.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf. You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Oh man, my backside of my back. I mean, the right side of my back
Far be it
hurts.
from us to go against such a heartfelt request.
It's been hurting since this morning.
Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while.
What's gonna
Maybe visit
happen
nations
next
who
patch?
share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alizé.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
To us, it is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Charlian and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
Let me guess. You're gonna be like, let's go to South America.
We're indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Then it seems we are all bound for Charlian. Upon arriving, let us seek out Athelese at the rostra and have her notify father.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. Wait, aren't you the Signs of the Seventh Dawn? Or rather, I understand you disbanded. Yeah, we did. An audience with Lord Fortuneau. You're in luck. The forum has just this moment adjourned and he is still inside with the scholar. Please wait here while I inform them for your presence. Apologies to kept you. I trust that you won't object. Oh, god damn it. Apology if Kevin. I trust that you won't be an object scholar. Monting Chain also attends. Horrible children, you were not assisting with Garlemald's reconstruction. Our hosts were most insistent that we take a rest, so here we are, but more importantly, Fiona has news that she would share with you. So, the threat has passed. These are glad tidings indeed. Harnessing light from the first, a technological triumph that could have ended in catastrophic failure. Let us not dwell on hypotheticals. Like the Aether from the Isles of Hom, you employed the light for peaceful, albeit unanticipated purposes. Knowledge exists to serve the greater good, as my father was fond of saying. I'm inclined to agree in this instance. It has been established that the world-ending crisis and the reflections are connected to the calamities in the source. As such, the strides you made in understanding the nature of and affecting As such, the stridings he made in understanding the nature of and affecting a change in a reflection may one day prove vital for mankind's preservations. The Forum would eager to review our accounts thoroughly, for every drop of water serves a swell, a greater river of knowledge. That we prevail upon you to prepare a comprehensive report, Stola, on the subject of a void and cross-rift travel both. Shall share tidings with those who aid you. Koldangkok will not at least for now that you excuse us, we must be on our way. Should be glad to see you both later. Stola has a look on of a woman satisfied with her work. With that, our obligations here are concluded. Nidana, the news from Thavnir? They return then. Wonderful. Rest assured, all is well with us too. That's so. We would be honored, of course. I shall relay this to the others. A great fest will be held at Razahan to celebrate Asjaya's homecoming. We've all been invited. I'm afraid my sister and I must decline. We have only just returned home. To leave again so soon would be inconsiderate to our parents. With regret, I too must excuse myself from attendance. A prior commitment requires that I remain in Charlian for a time. Let us not deter you. However, pray enjoy yourself to the fullest. No plans on present, so you can count me in. I may as well visit the Radiant Host while I'm there. How about you? Have delivery to make to the first. I mean, I can always do that later. Of course, the memorial crystal would be remiss for us to deliver it promptly to our friends. So, also, if they are to transfer light and darkness between worlds, they will need command over the crystal tower, in which case I shall give you my spirit vessels to take again. When you arrive in Crystarium, the sentry of the tower should be able to round up everyone for you. You have seen the matters there. Come and join us at Magaduta. I mean, I should be able to make the thing, right? The homecoming. Welcome back, madame. Mistress Reen is still in the ocular. We'll be joining her. Very good. If you would take care of inside, I shall send the Captain, Lena, and Bug at once.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won, and the danger past. Hearing the tidings lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And yours. Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within.
Don't drop it.
Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done.
Will be amazing, so I can see more of this world.
Night has returned to our world. Darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety. Do you still have that spirit vessel with you? If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy. Thank you. I shall commence my work at once, in concert with Unu Kalhai, and rigorously explore the possibility.
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Nabatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are. I waited and waited, but you never came. What have you been doing here?
If you didn't do Eden, how would people know this? Or her, I mean.
Oh. Do I know you? Ugh. I never agreed to anything of the sort. Besides, coffee biscuits are old news. I'd rather try something else.
What? I thought you liked them too. Well, no matter. The second serving has something for every taste. So let's just go.
Enough about that. What were you talking about? Harnessing darkness from the void. Now there's an idea. Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, Reen alone won't cut it. Next time, call on me as well, alright?
It was a mighty struggle, but I had faith that you would be victorious in the end. And I doubt that none of the people of Novran would cheer when they learned that the Warrior of Darkness managed to save her home. I know that you're a busy woman, so I won't let you keep you but rest assured that we will continue to work we've done. Honor us with your presence. Though I am of a humble servant, I offer you my heartfelt thanks for rescuing the Sawtrap's beloved sister. Without further ado, the greatest feast celebrates so joyous occasion is about to begin. The venue is Dame Hane, and then you're a guest of honor.
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother. Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
Bah, I don't care about such things. My little brother is little and adorable.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
I swear, they gotta do something about auras. Aura males. They have every time when they do something in this game, I always cringe. Ah, yes, the bush.
Had enough of the revelry, have you? So, what's next for our hero?
We go to South America.
No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for. You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others,
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlian chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the first is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
Seems like it. So what's happening in the next patch?
He never was one to stay put for long. Though I've
When I
no
mean
doubt
next
he'll make
patch, as
himself
in
known when needed.
655. So a lively feast was it not, and impressed upon me once again how dear Vitra is to his people. Well, as much as I like to linger, it's past time I took my leave. If you mean to depart as well, I should use to call on Vitra before settling out. And before I forget, thank you for everything we learned and for everything we accomplished. I couldn't be more grateful. Hope you enjoyed the festivities. To be able to celebrate Astaya's return with everyone was moving beyond words. So you wonder if I chosen to use this vessel for now, the better to escort my sister Balrazahan. This leaves my true form without Anaya, but I do not anticipate having need of it immediate future. Long have I dreamed of showing Astaya my beautiful city, a glittering jewel born of unity, and I shall relish every moment of it. Now then, I believe both Stolen and Estina have embarked on their respective journeys, but have you yourself business elsewhere? If not, you're welcome to remain here as long as you like. Should aught of import arise, we will inform you, but such day arise, I bid you to take your ease. Meanwhile, an old Sharlian. I was just there.
Everything appears to be in order. Oh, finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look at you. Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully. Addressed to Grandfather. and come all the way from Tuliyollal. From a Gulu... someone.
Oh, so this is it.
Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here. What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
Back again already, after making a show of leaving. Well, this is it, Charlene. Quite a far cry from Tuliyollal, yes? Come, let's go and find your candidate, our adventurer friend.
Monster Hunter Girl? That moonlight kiss the darkened shore as Stewart drifts our gaze once more. Or Seaward drifts our gaze once more. Okay. Nice. That was foreshadowing the next next story patch. All right, I guess that'll be it. Whoa. Bracelet, ring. Whoa, what the heck? Guess might as well sell some of these things. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. I think tomorrow I'll do the grand adventure stuff. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back most likely tomorrow.